Vivian, please stop pacing.
I can't stop, Mrs. Wheeler. I'm too nervous.
If you don't stop, you're going to make me as nervous as you are, and then I won't be able to help you at all.
I'm sorry.
Just calm down. Everything's going to be all right.
How can you say that, Mrs. Wheeler?
All Stryker wants is to talk to you.
He knows I was in that horrible Mr. Shaw's office with you that night. He was murdered.
Vivian, how many times do I have to tell you? You have nothing to worry about. You haven't done anything.
Yes, I did. I helped you conceal evidence. I am an accomplice to the crime.
The DA's office knows all about that. And Stryker told us they're not going to press charges against either one of us.
Oh, no, sure. They're not going to press charges against you because you're Dennis's mother. No jury's going to convict a mother who's trying to help her son. But what about me? I'm not even a relative. I'm the maid. Oh. And they probably reconsider they're going to come after me and arrest me.
No one is going to arrest you. Stryker is merely going to ask you a few questions. I'll get it.
Good morning, Iris. I believe you know Detective Donovan from the Houston Police.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Peter.
I know.
I just called to tell you what a nice time I had last night.
Yes, well, so did I. Thank you very much. You were right. It did feel good to talk some things out.
Well, as I said, I've always been a good listener.
Yeah, well, what can I do for you today?
Well, since we both had such a good time, I was thinking we might try for a repeat.
Well...
What about dinner tonight?
Hey, when are you going into Maggie's today, huh?
Not till later this afternoon.
Oh, okay, well, if I'm not at the Top of the World Club, I'll be out at the ranch talking to Elena.
Okay. You don't have to tell me your whole day's schedule, you know.
Well, you bet I do. It's only 2 or 3 weeks till Billy Joe Jr. comes, you know. And I want to make sure you know where I am every minute of the day, just in case. Just to be safe.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, which one of you cute little boxes is to apartment 1?
Little Joe's gonna be so happy when he finds out I made him his favorite guacamole dip. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, I told Billy Joe there was something wrong with his blender. How am I going to make guacamole without a blender?
Now, Mrs. Wright, I'm going to pay you a little visit.
I don't think dinner is such a good idea, Peter.
Well, why's that?
Because I've been out of the office a lot lately, and I have a lot of catching up to do.
Well, all the more reason to take an hour or so off. Be good for you. No work and no play.
Not today, I'm sorry.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. Thanks anyway.
Well, if you reconsider, you know where to reach me.
Yep.
Call any time. The hotel dining room stays open all night.
Thanks, I'll remember that. Bye. At this rate, I'm never going to get any work done. Come in.
Hi, Mrs. Carrington.
Why, Billy Joe. What a nice surprise. What can I do for you?
Oh, I just, dropped in to say hello, and how's everything going?
Fine. Everything's going just fine.
I read all about the trouble you had, the arrest and everything.
Yeah.
I'm real sorry to hear your husband's in jail right now. That must be pretty rough on you.
Yeah, it is. It's very rough.
It's the waiting around that gets to you, ain't it?
Still hoping that Dennis will be cleared, Billy Joe.
Is there much chance of that?
It's a little hard to say right now. You haven't had such an easy time of it yourself, though.
Oh, you mean Elena?
The kidnapping.
Well, yeah, I got a hand to Elena. I don't know how she made it through all this stuff, you know. I know it's been pretty rough on her, finding those two bodies that way, but I think that's all straightened out now.
What about the guy that kidnapped her? Did they ever find him?
No, they didn't, but I don't think they'll have too much trouble.
Why's that?
Well, what with the tattoo and everything, I think he'll be pretty easy to recognize.
Tattoo?
Well, yeah. He had this sea serpent tattooed to his arm right about here, you know, and it seems it was pretty unusual, and I think it'll be easy to spot. Thanks. Lena and Ricky and Jeb Hampton, they all gave the police a pretty good description of this guy, so I think they're all pretty safe.
Think so?
Well, yeah, sure, he wouldn't dare show his face back here in Houston again.
Oh, now, why won't the vacuum cleaner work? I bet you the electricity's off. Oh, that old blender must have blown a fuse. All right. Where did Billy Joe say the fuse box was? Who is it?
Electrician.
Oh.
The superintendent sent me over to check if the power was on in your apartment. Oh, hi.
Hi.
We're checking all the apartments on this side of the building. Is the power on here?
It sure is, and boy, that superintendent must really be on the ball. It just went off just a few seconds ago.
Yeah, well, we're working on the wiring in the building, so it didn't take us long to track down the problem areas.
Something's wrong with the wiring.
Seems to be.
Gosh, this Aquarius apartment complex is brand new. They shouldn't be having trouble with the wiring so soon.
Well, that's progress these days. You take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. Tell you what, you can't trust anything these people make these days, huh?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Can I come in and take a look around?
Sure.
Thank you.
I was just making guacamole. My husband had it at one of these fiestas parties. He's been craving nothing else since.